Have you ever wondered if your relationships and friendships are genuine? Do you ever wonder if your friends really like you as much as they say they do, or are they just pretenders and fake friends? Of course, having genuine and wonderful friends on your side as you go through your daily ups and downs can make life much easier and more enjoyable. But then, having crappy friends who only fake their likeness for you can turn out to be just the opposite of what a beautiful life should be. According to relationship and psychology experts, fake friends can turn even good situations in your life to become sour. And then, they can make your bad situations even more hellish. But the good news is that specific signs in your relationships can help you differentiate between your true friends and those who are just faking it. So do you want to learn about these signs? Then you should ensure to watch till the end of this video, as I will teach you top secrets to help you spot fake friends quicker. Also, quickly hit the subscribe button on your screen now for more informative and exciting videos like this one. Now let's get started. Number 1. They only come around when they're in need. One of the first signs that should help you spot a fake friend is that they only come around when they need something. Perhaps you haven't spoken to them in 3 or even 6 months, but once they pick up the phone to call you, they have a request to make. It could be that they want you to help them pack their boxes while moving, pick them up from a far-off location because they're stranded, or lend them some cash because they're broke. It even gets worse if you always come to their rescue whenever they call you. This is because such people will not hesitate to label you with your particular role in their lives. They only see you as their helper, fixer, or even cash cow. Of course, it's not a bad thing to offer acts of service to your friends or come to their rescue when they need you. But when it's become a pattern, especially with a particular friend, then it might be time to consider that friendship again. Number 2. They often deride you. Have you noticed that a friend is always throwing subtle digs and jabs at you in the pretense of being playful or just teasing you? Perhaps they're constantly repeating a particular joke that you consider too personal or offensive. You might have even expressed dissatisfaction with a joke in the past, but they just won't stop. Well, it's likely that such a person does not really like you and is jealous of you. Fake friends are often jealous of your progress or achievements because it makes them feel inferior. But then they'll not let you notice their displeasure. Instead, they find ways to put you down or deride you, especially in front of other friends and colleagues. Most times, they pretend to be joking or teasing you, but in truth, they're only exposing your insecurities and weaknesses so you can become ashamed and lose confidence before them. Number 3. They're only in it for the benefits. Fake friends are often aware that they can get certain privileges and benefits from friendships, and that's all they care for. Sadly, they don't care about you or how you feel. Plus, they're often unwilling to come to your aid or assist you when needed. Instead, they're always thinking about what you can do for them. So when next you notice that a supposed friend is always looking out for what they will gain from your friendship, they're probably not the right friend for you. Number 4. Their friendship is conditional. Since fake friends are often in it for their benefit, their friendship is primarily conditional. This means they can only remain your friend if you continue to meet their conditions for friendship. These conditions might include being rich, being ready to do their bidding at all times, agreeing to everything they say, and many others. Such people can also be fair-weather friends because they're often not ready to stick with you when things get rough. Instead, they'll just up and leave once they notice you can no longer meet their expectations of you. Number 5. They see you as their emotional dump site. Have you noticed that one friend who only ever tells you about the terrible things they're going through? They often don't share their wins or good news with you. However, you're the first person they call to rant when something bad happens. These people would also usually ask for your opinion or advice on what to do when they're in a bad situation. But then, they never take your advice. Instead, they might even go on to do the opposite of what you've advised them to do. And the worst part is that when things go south again, they come to dump all their negativity and frustration on you. Number 6. They disappear when you need their help. Of course, friendships are supposed to be mutually beneficial, and you should gain from your relationships as much as the other party is gaining. But then fake friends often only want to be in one-sided relationships. They want to reap all the benefits of friendship from you, but they ghost you when it's time to reciprocate. So if you've noticed that your friend always disappears when you need their help, but won't hesitate to come around when they need you, then perhaps their friendship isn't genuine. By the way, do you have difficulties when managing fake friends? Well, you can learn more information about how to better handle them from many places, but I recommend onlinetherapy.com. The professionals here have all the expertise to help you navigate your situation and better manage fake friends. Click on the link in the description now for more information about them. Number 7. You always have to be extra careful around them. Indeed, friendships are supposed to be a safe zone where you don't have to walk on eggshells. This is because your friend is supposed to understand and accept you for who you are. But then, the case is often different with fake friends. Since they don't care about how you feel, fake friends always want you to behave a certain way around them, and they can get pissed when you don't follow their expectations. This means that you always have to be careful around them, so you don't go out of character and get them pissed. Surely if you've ever been with such a friend, you'll agree that dealing with them can be pretty exhausting. Please feel free to tell us about your experience with them and how you managed the situation in the comments section below. Number 8. They throw tantrums when you point out they're wrong. You should know that fake friends are mostly narcissists. They often don't care to understand your personality or view things from your perspective. Instead, they want you to be that ever-supportive, smiling and nodding friend who agrees to every of their opinion or wish. Such people are also often not aware when they have wronged you. Even when you point out their wrongdoings, they hardly acknowledge or accept that they're wrong. Instead, they might even get mad at you and throw tantrums if you insist they're wrong. Number 9. They gossip about you with other people. One of the highest signs that you're dealing with a fake friend is that they often gossip about your business with other people. When you confide in them about something in private, these people will rather spread their news to others than help you protect their secret. They enjoy the thrill of receiving and spreading gossip without caring about how you feel about the information. So they're always attentive to pick up some juicy news from you anytime they come around. They might even go as far as asking you about your personal issues so they can get the information they want. Number 10. They see you as a competition. A fake friend will always consider you to be their competition. It doesn't matter if they're wealthier, more beautiful, or more powerful than you. They will always pick on the one place you are better than them and make a fuss of it. Such friends will also not genuinely celebrate you when you achieve new milestones. Instead, they get jealous and want to get that thing for themselves too. Their ultimate goal is to be perceived as a better individual than you, so they always want to beat you at anything, even if it's a minor argument in public. Number 11. They often disrespect. True friendships are often built on mutual understanding and respect, so when you notice that a friend constantly disrespects you, the chances are that they're not genuine. Such a person will constantly talk down on you, try to embarrass you publicly, or even abuse you physically. They'll also often not regard your opinions nor respect your boundaries and personal space. Once you notice such people, it's always best to cut off from them before the disrespect worsens. Number 12. They don't celebrate your wins. Fake friends often find it very difficult to celebrate your wins. This is because they don't like you genuinely, and they get jealous when they see you win. Perhaps you've noticed that one friend who's always absent when you celebrate, or who doesn't rejoice with you when you achieve a milestone. Well, chances are that this person does not regard you as a friend as much as you regard them, so it might just be time to reconsider that relationship. Did you learn something interesting from this video? Then you should watch out for our next video to learn more tips on how to manage your relationships.